in the country. We don't talk about the ways, so
after a short break. But there's a lot more.
I was just hooked because it sat so strangely after the either other way. It reminded me, well, first, not.
Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. I'm Zena. If you're new, hello, and if you're not, welcome back. It's been a minute and I just actually started getting back to baking again last week. I actually have like an online bakery that I started during the pandemic when I was home, and I just started baking again last week, which was pretty hectic, but it was fun. And I just gotten into like a new hobby. I've been watercolor painting. I randomly bought this because I saw a video of Hunter Shaver watercoloring and it looks so fun. I've been just learning because I've never really done any watercolor paintings before, but I mostly painted my friends. This is a picture of my friend Regina and just some random objects. So yeah, that's that. I just kind of want to catch you up a little bit with what's been going on in my life. And I recently read another book which I kind of want to share to you. The book is called In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. I just randomly found this blurb somewhere. It was pretty interesting, in which I think is the kind of book I need right now. And the book is actually about, so there's this girl, she has like her life planned out. She's that A type of person who knows exactly what she wants and she goes for it. And she was also dating this guy who fits perfectly into her plan. It just works, like just a very carefully well-planned life. And it was sort of going according to plan, and she knew she was going to get proposed. But then all of a sudden after the proposal, she fell asleep and like got this vision of her 5 years from now, and she's in a completely different apartment with a completely different guy. Everything was just so different from the life that she envisioned, and she had like an electrifying magnetic feel with this guy, which is something that she never had with her current boyfriend, which is very interesting. And then she wakes up, she's back with her boyfriend, and 4.5 years later after that she met this guy who was in her vision. It becomes really interesting after that. I finished it in a day, literally. Like I feel I was just constantly hooked, and I just really wanted to know what happens next. I think my key takeaway from this book is that you can plan your life all you want and work towards it and try your best to excel in the life that you want, but when it's life, there's just so many unpredictable twists and turns that could happen, and most things are probably out of your control. And you know, you just don't have to stress too much about it, because sometimes when it's just fate, it's just gonna happen. If it's not supposed to happen, no matter how hard you try to make it happen, it's just not gonna happen if it's not in the cards. I think reading this book makes me feel like just live your life, because your life could be totally different from the life you have now. And I think that's kind of beautiful, because in a way there's also hope. Like if you feel like you're stuck in a bad place, like just know that it's not permanent, even when you're in a good position. Also remember that it's not gonna be there forever, so might as well just enjoy it while you're in the moment. It's the perfect timing for me to read it, so I'm definitely like giving it a 4-star. I love this quote so much from the book. It said, "You mistake love. You think it has to have a future in order to matter, but it doesn't. It's the only thing that does not need to become at all. It matters only insofar as it exists. Here, now, love doesn't require a future." Which I think is beautiful. Like sometimes we just forget to live in the moment because we're so caught up thinking, what are we gonna be in the future? Are we gonna get married? Are we gonna have kids or whatever? You know, sometimes you just have to live in the moment and just do what your heart desires, because you just really don't know what's gonna happen in the future. So might as well just take advantage of the moment and just savor it while it lasts. I guess that's that. So that was kind of my take on In 5 Years. If you're the type who just worries so much about the future, I think might be a great book. I think it gave me the lesson I needed to hear or read. I am currently now reading another book, People We Meet on Vacation. I've been reading it pretty slowly, but I do enjoy it. I'm gonna go back to work. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, so I'm back in my room. I just had a great yoga session with my friend and we talked for a long time. I didn't realize it was actually like about 9 now, and I already ordered dinner. Yummy. I have this nori taco from Honu and a matcha. And I can't wait to dig in. I'm a little hungry after the yoga, and I only had pizza the whole day. Oh my god, so good. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna spill this, so I'm taking an extra safety plate just in case. And I'm just gonna watch Friends and enjoy the rest of my night.
Is he really coming? Because I can see into your apartment.
Of course it is. You think I just use my stuff?
Could you work bigger?
My little breakfast spread. I have some scones that I baked last weekend, some Nutella, and coffee. And there's the new Jack Edwards update. I'm so excited to watch it.
Today just happened in comparison of the days the city unlocked up with some romance book. I also wanted to talk a little bit about my foray as a boy band, some TV shows, romance books. It reads a misogyny, lowbrow, unsophisticated, and I'm here to add to that noise. I want to make it abundantly clear right now that
Hey guys, popping in a little bit before I go. I am heading out. I'm gonna grab some lunch and work from a cafe with Aqilla. Anyways, happy Aries season. It's been a pretty okay month for me, but I'm pretty excited for my birthday, although I'm not excited about turning 25, but I guess we all have to go through it at some point. So yeah, I want to share with you something super fun that happened to me on the weekends. So last week I sent a voice note to Dua Lipa's podcast. If you don't know that she has a podcast, it's called Dua Lipa at Your Service, and I love her so much. So I decided to send her a voice note because last week's topic was about what makes a hot girl. She asked her listeners if we have tips of what makes a hot girl, and I don't know why I thought I would be qualified to give Dua Lipa a hot girl tip, but I did. So I sent her a voice note. So anyways, I sent the voice note, right? And I'm not expecting B in the podcast because probably she get like tons of voice notes from around the world. So that happened, and it happened in an interview where she was interviewing Hanya Yanagihara, which was super duper awesome. Like at the end of the episode, suddenly I heard my voice and I squealed. I was so happy. It was like peak fangirl moment for me. Like, I don't know what just happened. It was so cool. Yeah, let me play you a little bit. Hey Dua, it's Zena from Jakarta, Indonesia, and I would like to just add a little bit to the what makes a hot girl list. I think it's to not be caught up in the game of trying to get other people's validation, especially those who do not matter to us, and just be authentically yourselves, which I think you truly embody that already. Bye!
Mariana, Anna, and Zena, thank you so much for all your tips. I really feel like vulnerability, honesty, and not trying for other people's validation are definitely some hot girl traits. Thank you so much for sharing your suggestions.
Oh my god, see, she said my name. That was a great night for me. Wasn't expecting that at all. Yeah, I just kind of want to share with you my little wins, even though it seems silly, but it truly did make my day. That's that. And okay, now I'm just gonna wait for Aqilla. I'm gonna go to lunch and continue working there. So I'll see you again later. Bye! So I'm back home. I had just showered, and the place that we went to was really cute and it was huge. There were so many like outdoor spaces, which is great for like the COVID environment, so we can get a lot of fresh air. But I feel like the weather today was just kind of off. It was so humid, it was so hot, and I kind of wore the wrong outfit. So I just felt really hot the entire time we were there. I might need to go back there another time and give it a second try. And also I really wanted to try their pancake, but it was sold out. So yeah, but now that I'm home, I'm very excited to open a package. Can you guess what I just bought? So while you guess, I'm gonna open it. Ooh, of course I bought a book. 2 books actually. So this one, the book is called Our Women on the Ground. This is a book of essays by Arab women reporting from the Arab world. There are 19 Arab women writers featured in this book, and yeah, I'm very excited to read this. And the other one is this, Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear by Elizabeth Gilbert. So I saw somebody raved about this book and recommended it so much, especially if you are a creative person and you want to be more authentic and just be more free with your creativity without being too afraid of what other people think of you. They said that this is going to be a great book for you to read, and I feel like I need it because I do love being creative, but a lot of times I don't do what I really want to do just because I'm afraid of what other people would think of me. Even with this series, I feel like I'm always so scared every time I put it out, scared of what people might think of me, if they think that I'm weird or whatever. But then the 1, 2 to 3 people who reached out to me and said, hey, I really like your content, it makes me so happy. The people who lets me know that they actually like the content that I'm making makes me want to do this. Thank you, you know who you are, whoever reached out to me, thank you so much, really, because I really actually enjoy doing this, but a lot of the times I'm just really scared of the judgment. Yeah. So I think this is a perfect book for me. We'll see how I think about this. So I'm just gonna read a book or watch some YouTube videos and just rest for the rest of the night. Bye!